Hello, you're very, very welcome. Just going to spend an hour up the back fields here. It's a mixture of sunshine and showers at present. Using the trusty Legend again. Yeah, there's a few quite heavy showers about, so maybe a case of ducking and diving for cover. Sort of off at the minute. So there's the back fields. Let's get on the first. Let's get at it. So, a bit of a downer up. It's actually turned out quite pleasant a bit, even though I was spitting a little bit. But grass is nice and damp. So I don't know whether it's a scientific fact that wet grass helps with the signals or not. But we'll see. I seem to get more signals when it is wet. Don't know about anybody else. But right, we'll switch on here and avoid the electric fence, even though it should be switched off because there's no sheep in the fields. Right, see you on the first. So this signal here was reading a 24. It didn't give me any indication furrow or non-furrow. So see a wee musket ball or not. Not sure what that is. It's definitely lead, white lead, oldish. It's like sort of roundish and then pointed. Hole at the bottom. I thought it was a big bullet head, but some bullet head. Interesting enough. No idea. I am using the Legend. I'm using in field mode, ground, and I'm in 40 kilohertz. Interesting. On the next. So this one was reading 41 and slightly clipped. A bit of pipe or something. A cack. You know something? I have a slight notion that this might be quite a good find, actually. I'm thinking it is a musket attachment that is used. This pipe would have been a bit longer. It's used to help load musket balls. Owen, if you are watching, or Owen from Southdown Detecting, he has found, and the only reason I'm thinking that's what it is because he has found a couple of these. Only this one's not as good a condition as the ones that he found. Also, Ollie the Technician also has found something similar. So I'm just wondering, lads, if you are watching or when you watch, what do you reckon? Do you think, is it one? If that's the case, then that would be a very, very, very nice social history find. I mean, that's That looks like an attachment lug there. Maybe there as well. So that would have been brass, or so it's cylindrical on that side and it's cylindrical there. That's interesting. I don't know if there's any markings on it. Can't really see that. That's quite rusted at the top. I can get that off. I'm thinking that'll be like a sort of a crescent shaped lug that attaches under the underside of the barrel of the musket. What do you reckon, lads? What do you reckon? I'll have to definitely give this a very slow and gentle clean up. Now I could be completely wrong, I could be talking a cack, as I usually do, but it's only that on one of the Musketeers rally that Owen showed it to me and I said, what there's that? And if I can remember, it was similar in shape to this here, and it was actually an attachment for a musket. Interesting. Looks as if there might be markings on it. Yep, okay, fair enough. We'll see. On to the next. So, 42, and I was just about getting it. Button or coin or keck. Let's go through all those wee metal things again. Oh, looks like a little button. Very thin if it is. Don't feel any shank. So any better in the sunshine, I'll probably blur it all out. Oh, I'll put a little good little rub. Very small indeed. I think it's a wee coin. I don't feel any shank or a hole for a shank. I don't know if my eyes are playing tricks on me, but is that a little harp and crown there? A little Hibernian hypney maybe? In fact, yes it is. I'm actually finding quite a few of these now. We go for a wee Geordie the second. George the first, I would say George the second. Is that even a bust there, is there? I don't know if you are picking that up. I can't see very much through the viewfinder, unfortunately. Another little rub. Not sure if there's a little bust looking left. Maybe I'm imagining things all together, but yes, there's definitely a little. Come on, focus. Definitely a little harp and crown there. Little Hibernian hypney. I don't know if I can get a date. That'll clean up actually, because there's definite details there. Probably George II, I would say. First coin of the day. Excellent. I have a wee collection of these here now. Must be about I don't know, 8 or 9 of them. That's always a good sign. I'll take that all day, every day, twice on a Sunday. Happy days. The sun was actually splitting the trees a second ago. Plenty of blue sky, but there's a couple of big heavy looking squalls behind me by the looks of things. Apparently, well, according to the Daily Mail, who have never got a forecast right, a long-term forecast right, I don't read it, it just comes up on the web page. We're going to get that European heatwave for August and September, which would be really nice, I suppose, for the Three Spires rally. But it's the Daily Mail, so it'll probably be thunder showers, lightning, flash floods, typhoons, and maybe the odd freak fall of snow. So this one is a 31, all bars to right. Good strong solid signal. I think it's going to start bucketing out of the heavens soon. As we said, well, let's see if I can scoop that wee bit out a bit. If you bear with me 1 second. Ah, a big stone there or something. Be a big lump of shite. I maybe have been bamboozled by a coke. A couple of bits of that earlier. Same sort of numbers. Oh, did I just? There. It's a coin, a little sixpence. A fancy looking little sixpence. Victoria. Bully for me! Ah, sweet. Second one of these ever. First one I ever got was at my first Musketeers rally, and I wasn't vlogging at that rally. Oh, sweet. Absolutely sweet. There's a wee date on it, I can't even see. Eighteen, what is that? Hold on a second. That has made my day. Ah, for dear sake. Should have gone to Specsavers. So most sensible people get prescription reading glasses. And I get 7 quid out of boots. 18, 16 I think that is. Oh, that is absolute George III. Wee bully. You see it in that. Come on, focus on me. You focus on the crap. Look at that. Cracking detail. Slightly worn there, but now you can make out the best of that. Ah, sweet man. I'll take it. I'll take that all day, every day. And I'm going to have to run for shelter now because it's starting to chuck it down. See you in a bit. So I'm actually taking shelter under this tree here. The sun is actually splitting the trees. There's the rainbow out. But it's actually, you probably can't pick it up with the camera, but it's actually bucking down. So in my haste to get under the trees, well, a steady walk really, I went over on my ankle. That's given me a bit of jip. Don't know where to call that quits now. And then just slow down back to the house. Makes for a very quick video all the same, I suppose, but I intend to ramble on a wee bit, so maybe just close it here, and after that wee bully. Ah, man. Apparently those are pretty rare. Well, not rare, like, but they're not as common as sort of sixpence and shillings that you would find wee Vickies and whatnot. That's probably twice a better condition than the one I got at the Musketeers Valley, mind you. Yeah. Sunny over there, raining here. Oh, it's starting to brighten up here too. The rain's starting to die off. So I'm going to have a slow walk back. I've wrecked my fucking ankle or knee, both of them. Glad I didn't get that on camera. Talk to us in a bit. If I don't find anything from between here and at the house, I'll bid you adieu and happy hunting and all that there, and see you on the next. And if I do find anything, then I'll come back on again. That makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Yeah. So this one was reading a 42, all bars to the right, absolutely blowing the head off me. Oh. Press and hold. How hard could it be? There we go. Ooh. Ah, you dirty f***.